4:32 in the morning. We're starting out. First light, it's about 6:10, I guess. We've been hiking since 4. We're almost to the saddle where that woman went missing, where the people claimed to smell something terrible and so many flies. We go down and check that out, and then we're just gonna keep heading south on the ridge. See where we get to. He's got a gallon of water in his backpack. I've got a gallon in my hand, and I've got a gallon on my back. We're gonna stash this one about midway. Look at the colors. Okay, this sign over here, from what I understand, this sign, never mind that, but I believe, yeah, this sign is the sign where that woman was last seen. They were coming from that direction over there, which is 3 points, right?
Yes, 5 miles.
They were coming from 3 points. They came down here. One stayed here. 2 were going down there. The one went across. When she came back, this one wasn't here. She went back, came up to here at 3 points. She never came this way. So she went back down looking for her, and she was never seen again. Now, I've checked from here all the way over to the next 2 peaks, the other side of Waterman to the east. I've checked all those out, behind all the rocks, off the side of the boulders, but I have not checked up above this west side of Waterman. If something grabbed her and took her up there, and I haven't checked down here. We're gonna go down here and check where they say that smell came from, but they went back this way, and they ran into some other people. The other people said, nobody's come this way. So she might have gone down here in one of these little gullies to go to the bathroom and fallen, or a mountain lion picked her off, or a bear, I doubt. I highly doubt. But if she did fall, a bear might scavenge on her. I don't know. I don't want to sound gruesome, but we're just thinking the possibilities. The poor woman. We'll go down and see what we find out. Look at that over there. It looks like the ocean coming up to the shore. Look at that. I have a picture like that. Last time I saw something like that, looked exactly like that, was off of Hawkins. And I was with Telephoto Joe and Matt. We slept in that little bowl. There was ice. We slept in that little bowl just to the north side of South Hawkins. We came up and looked over the ridge.
That is Hawkins right there, right? South Hawkins. There's the road. There's 39 right there. See the cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Hawkins right there.
It's Twin Peaks.
Yeah, somewhere down in here is, what's the guy's name?
There's a guy that Robinson
He ran one of the camps that was like over by like Fern Camp, like in the Front Range, and then his wife saw it on a postcard and he had left her back east. She came to find him out here and brought the two daughters. And then the words that Robinson used, she henpecked him. And when he wanted to
To
get
get
away,
away from her.
yeah, and so he came up here to get away from her. And there's some boulders in the saddle somewhere. I think that's where from Robinson's his book, and it shows Robinson with no shirt on, but he's holding some pans up, some old cast iron pans, and he's telling that story.
We did find a little spring, and look what's around it. Got some coffee berries. Pretty good. I don't have any coffee with me in the morning. Got some coffee berries. Right on. Little coffee in the morning. Coffee tea, cha-cha-cha. Little snack in the morning. I'm surprised Yogi's not over here munching on these. Hey, boo-boo. Let's go get some coffee berries. I don't think Mr. Ranger would like that, Yogi. Here, Joey.
I got some.
Try some.
The blue ones are pretty good.
Mmm. Yay. Coffee berries.
Well, this is September and this is still running. We remember this next time. You can go all this way and fill up with water here. That's what dry.
Just when the energy from the last patch was going away, the mountain provides. Look at this. This is down in the saddle. Elevation 6550.
550 heliport. Chiquilla hikers.
Heliport. Helicopters land here?
Probably did it one.
Where?
I would guess it's
Here,
says,
maybe.
Well, it says heliport quarter, 1/4. It may be up on top there. It might be just see the trail goes up.
Yeah.
It might just be right on top.
Check it out.
Yeah.
We're thinking this might have been the guy's camp because there used to be a creek flowing through there. This tree used to be live. This would be a nice place to have a camp, and this looks like the boulder in the picture. So maybe they're stashed up on top. So you can try to get up there and check it out. Ouch. Damn. That thing's stabbing me. Oh yeah, there's a whole flat up here, dude.
That's why.
You can set a tent up here.
So that's what I'm saying. It looks like there's some, like somebody might have put some rocks up there, because those rocks, I don't think somebody put those rocks up there, didn't they? That's not natural. What do you think?
And look like they're burying something. There was a fire up here. It looked like they've used this to cook in over the years.
Somebody might have.
There's a place to sleep right here and everything, dude. Nice little bed right here.
You want me to hand your camera up?
There's some water holes over here. Yeah. No. Yeah, here's what I was looking at. Looks like somebody had a nice fire there. But look at that. You can put a sleeping pad right there. Got a wind block. Nice place to sleep. If it rains up here, clean this out. Got yourself some water. Got another one down there.
It also looks like the tree. You could use it as a ladder to go up higher, so you could get a lookout.
Yeah, he might have hung the pans in there. Somebody might have already got them.
There's lots of rocks out here. But it's a really unusual rock.
It's bigger than Big Boulder in the East Fork. We're seeing if we can find that guy's stash from 100 years ago. Find his frying pans. Robinson found them. Nothing up here, dude. Behind this?
Yeah.
Let's see. And there's the water. Stash. Stay nice and cool there. And we're way away from the trail. No one's gonna find that. Yeah, okay, I know. We're up here looking for that lady. Clues that lady. We're gonna go up here and look across. We think we see something red. We marked it. We're gonna go back. But I'm looking around and I find something pretty cool. You guys know that guy, Treebeard from The Hobbit? They were riding on him when he's walking. Look at this. There he is. Look at the eye, the nose, the beard, the mustache. Let me think about this. It takes us some time to think about things. Treebeard. Look at that. He's up here on the lookout. That's pretty neat. We're gonna go up to the top of this, sit there and have lunch and look across and see if we can see anything. Then I think we're gonna come back down Devils and work our way back down through Devils, up over that mountain we were back on to a tree. That tree there in the center with a brown top. At the bottom it looks like there's something red. Sound the horns of Gondor. Everything's Lord of the Rings on this hill. This is the lonely hill. The lonely mountain. Over there's where we came in along that ridge line. Over here to that gully there. Came down through there. Over the coffee berries. Up that. Down by that rock. And now we're going up this. Look at that. Search. We're searching. What if he's gonna swing back around probably, huh? Or is he going down Bear Creek? Guess he's going down Bear Creek, huh? Hey, look at that. We'd have to go down here, down there, way down there, down the next one, and up and over. I don't think we have the time. We got an early start, but absolutely zero sleep last night. And my motor's on its way down. I'm powering down. It's only 11 o'clock. I don't think we'll be able to make it there and back. Another time, McLeod. This working Friday nights is no good. Here's a look at the food we brought. There's a no stove ban up here again.
Shocker.
So here's what we got. Got some stinger action.
Mm-hmm. Salted caramel.
I'll show you Joey's in a minute, but here's what I brought. This granola, cold mix, banana. 2 of these are mine. 2 of these are Joey's. Those are mixed nuts.
What about D's nuts?
Those are D's nuts. I got a bunch of these Propel things. A lady at work gave them to me. I got this goo drink. I've had this stuff for 5 years. Haven't used them all yet. Soul banana. I have a yellowtail. Yeah, brought some yellowtail in a can. Chapstick, Raisinets, hot tamales, Hillshire, salami bologna, cheese and crackers, and this pound of old-fashioned beef jerky, Old Trapper John, MD. And Joey brought what?
Mountain Man kippered beef steak. There's half a pound of that. These stingers, same thing as you, that blueberry thing.
Got some drink mixes. That was it.
And then over here we got 1 gallon. I got a gallon in there. He's got a gallon there. So I got some more propels in my pocket there. So this is what we have to go by. Well, now, I got off work last night at 10:15. I drove home. I got home about 11 o'clock. Talked to Joey for a minute. He was going to sleep because you woke up at what time? 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Who woke up at 1?
I woke up at 1
To come
got to
pick
your
you. Went
house.
you went to sleep at 11.
Sleep at probably a little after that. So I guess I got maybe like an hour and 40 minutes, something like that.
I got zero.
Yeah,
Zero. So I'm running on zero. I'm running on coffee berries right now. So we're gonna set our alarm, take a 1 hour snooze. We're gonna eat something, take a 1 hour snooze, hydrate, take off. Not sure exactly which direction, but whatever direction we take, we'll find something cool. No doubt about it. Oh, man down. Man back up. Damn. Oh, there's so many places she could be. You never know what's in a person's mind. Look at that bush down there where the red fern grows. That's the way we came in over there, that far hill over there, mountain. Lo, I see my father before me. There I see my brother. We came all the way around that far mountain, and the trail comes around that saddle there, comes up through there, comes down over here somewhere. I think, yeah, we came down over here, through there. We had the coffee berries there and there. There's probably where we're gonna spend the night. We came down through that gully, up and around. Look at all the deer prints where they're digging, probably getting wild onions. Yeah, look, there's some root. Wild onions. One of the natives up here. Look at how cool he is. Have a good life, guy. Okay, this tallest one over here is Pine Mountain, right?
Yeah, and where that work is done, that's behind Cogswell. And like if there's a road that goes along the
That's
top
where all the
of his
dump
ridge.
trucks have been taking out dirt and stuff.
But not the one for the San Gabriel
No.
reservoir. But
The one that they've had the West Fork shut down during the week for.
yeah, whatever they're doing back there. But
So that's West Fork. In between this ridge and this ridge is the West Fork. Cogswell would be right in here somewhere.
yeah, I would think it'd be because it's about 5 miles back, so it's right in back here. And Little Mermaid and Big Mermaid are right here. Devils is this ridge right here. Devils is on the back side of there, swings all the way down. We saw
Look at this burnout parking lot over there.
yeah, and we saw Mooney over here, Mount Mooney. That's clear on that side. Chilau's behind us over here, and then
So you get your Little Mermaid and your Big Mermaid.
and then
Big Mermaid. Okay, I got it. Look, see that dip?
yeah,
That's the dip when you're coming up from Little Mermaid. That dip right in there. That's the dip where you look up here. When you're looking up here to get up here, you have to catch that ridge. This is that ridge you have to catch if you want to come up from Little Mermaid. To get, and on Google Earth it looks doable, but here that section looks
I think
it's doable, but that looks extremely, you gotta have a lot of caution with that.
Could you imagine come all the way up here and then realize, well, look at even this ridge right here, it doesn't really connect to the ridge behind it,
No, you gotta come down. You come down in that bowl where I camped that time,
and then you got to come all the way back up.
then you can kind of come back up, and then you go back down. When you go back down in that area, you'll come down where that brass plate is, where there used to be that
And then
fishing.
Rincon is right behind this tree, because that road continues to come down, and Rincon and West
That
Fork
road over
parking
there.
lot is right over there. And I think that's Bear Creek right there. See where that lowest ridge is going out right there. I think that's
where
Bear
that
Creek.
turn is. I think that's Bear Creek.
Yeah,
That's Bear Creek, and this is where it comes up Bear Creek to
West Fork.
West Fork of Bear Creek.
That's a long ways.
Yeah. Looking at everything from the opposite side. It's kind of neat. Look at that little plateau over there. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like somewhere like in Scotland or something where they keep sheep. See that?
Yeah, it's like a little high meadow. It could be brush that could be like 3 feet high, and it's just thick like a carpet. It's hard to tell. Remember when we would get, we would think that we could get on after the Bobcat fire. We tried on the West Fork of Bear Creek. We tried going up one of these, and then when you got up on top, even though it had been burnt out and it was only 2 years old, it was already getting thick again.
Yeah. So that'd be Waterman. That's it. Waterman. We're on Twin Peaks. That's Waterman. On the other side, that's the two. The two take you into Wrightwood, or the two will take you over by Red Box. I believe it's open all the way right now. This thing, what is this? Anybody identify this? Look at how he breathes. It's weird, like an amphibian or something. The blue tail. There's something called the blue tail skink. Maybe that's him, one of them. I've heard tales of these. Never seen one. He had a lizard in his mouth. Here he is. Look at that. Oh, poor guy. He's scared. I let him go. Look at that. Look at how beautiful he is. I've never seen one of these. They are fast. Here we are. We'll just Put a rock in the corner, used pine needles, tied it, put it under the Z-lite, SOL, I'll get inside that. Throw that one down. Okay, sun's almost gone. There's our stuff hanging. Hanging. That's what looks like the Ten Commandments leaning up against that. But look at with the solar lamp. That's only the solar lamp. Putting out all that light. There's my sleep system. Joey's. There's Joey. The lamp. He's got his water bag hanging there. What's in this little ditty bag down here?
What did you think? Oh, that was just for my pad. I just hung it up so I didn't lose it.
Okay, and then look at that, where the sun went down. Look at the colors. Good colors. Good colors. Look at this. Okay, there's looking over towards Pasadena, that direction. Totally silent. We can hear what we believe is some artillery rounds being fired up by China Lake. They've seemed to stop now. They were going. Let's see. First couple stars appeared, so I'm gonna get that GoPro. Get a night lapse going. I'm gonna go down over here and set it up. Another excellent trip. I made it. You know I was going to make it, but I made it. Got cold last night, didn't it, Joey? Well, you were toasty in that thing.
I was toasty in here, but it's like, yeah, if you're not moving, it's cold. Without a fire, yeah, it's cold.
And without a sleeping bag, it's cold.
And we brought minimal stuff too, so.
But I made it. And this did make a difference because the wind did come up for a little while. Oh. But it was a great camp. Okay, this is our trash bag. This is my old trapper. That'll be done. I'll finish a whole bag of jerky on this trip. I got a hot tamales and a Stinger missile action left. And this here is a stick stirred granola. And then filled my canteen. Whatever's left in here that Joey doesn't use, we're gonna water that baby Christmas tree over there. We're both getting out of here at least 10 pounds lighter, at least. This is a great campsite. There's a little observatory down there. I went there with Missy years ago. You guys, here's something you don't see all the time. Well, we do. We see this stuff all the time.
We see a lot of stuff that we shouldn't see.
But look, what does that look like to you from this angle? I'll show you what it looks like. Here, hold this for a minute, Joey. cape? I'm Batman.
Yep.
I'm Bat Dad. Look at Batman overlooking Bear Creek. Let's go see what he's looking at. He's looking at the sun. If you're confused, check with the sun. Carry a compass to know where you show you around. Stand in the place where you live.
Thank you, you too.
Hi.
Hello.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Are we almost there?
About halfway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got a ways.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Worth it? Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
About an hour and 40 minutes.
An hour and 40 minutes ago, we left that peak. Whew. We stopped off and had some coffee berries again.
Stinger missile.
Yeah, we had stinger missile, some beef jerky, some hot tamales. And there's where we gotta get to. We gotta get to up there. I have a video a while back where I was hanging by those 3 dead trees up there. I was just on the other side of those. For that, I came around the back. I came from the east. We're gonna come up on this side, work our way around, head north. Past these people pulled off the side of the road taking a nap, and one of them looks just like Mort from Mort. Watch this. She's taking a nap, head on a chair. Mort from Orc. Look at that. Some things you see, you wouldn't believe unless it's on film. That's why we had to turn back.